Peer interaction is evident in every community, every school, every classroom, between all students and children. So I posed the question, how does peer interaction affect students' literacy development? The visual I'm about to show ties my research question in with Cambourne's condition of literacy learning. Demonstration, engagement, expectation, responsibility, immersion, employment, approximations, and response. You will see two silhouettes of people with speech bubbles. These people represent two students interacting with one another. The demonstration is the condition that refers to the ability to observe, to see, to hear, witness, experience, to feel, to study, and explore. Through teaching and helping one another, both parties, the learner and the teacher in the situation, can grow and learn from one another. Engagement ties demonstration with immersion in the sense that learners must engage with the demonstrations that the immersion provides. The expectations are subtle and powerful messages that significant others communicate to learners that affect their behavior. Across all the articles I explored, it was seen that students were held to the expectation of interacting in peer-led discussions. The responsibility piece states that learners are permitted to make some decisions about what they will engage with and what they will ignore. The literacy centers found in the Moore article gave students freedom to speak with their peers about the content at each specified center. Immersion refers to the state of being saturated by what is to be learned. Students are part of two school-related worlds, the official and the unofficial school world. In the Moore article, the author discusses how students are surrounded by peer talk in the official school world that helps them gain control over the unofficial school world. At literacy centers, the two worlds combine to enrich the children's literacy learning. According to Tolentino, they found that talk was found to be a key factor in becoming literate. Employment is the condition that refers to the opportunities for use and practice that are provided by children's caregivers. They require social interactions with other language users, and those that are done alone. Peer-led interactions in the classroom allow students to work with one another to formulate new skills and techniques that enable them to develop their literacy, as discussed in the Moore and Young article. Approximations are where the learners are expected to attempt to create and recreate what is being demonstrated, rather than not use the language until it's fully under control. Students should not be expected to have proper grammar when speaking with new academic language, but rather they should speak freely and take risks, working through confusion to find clarity. The response condition refers to the feedback or information that the learner and talker receive from the world as a consequence of using their developing language knowledge and skills. Peer interaction and conversations in the classroom allow the students to play with the idea of being in a society and interacting with other citizens to grow in their conversational skills, as found in the Hill article. To sum up this visual, I created the two people that represent students being immersed and engaged in the content, while they employ techniques of demonstration to respond to one another while possibly making mistakes along the way. The students are also being held responsible and to certain expectations stemming from their engagement. So, how does peer interaction affect students' literacy development? With these 8 conditions of literacy learning formulated by Cambourne, teachers can create an environment for children to grow in their literacy development. The environment should allow students to engage with one another and stumble over academic language as they use it in different discourses without the worry of using incorrect grammar. Thus, classroom talk among the students can be used effectively to support students' literacy, but it is not important to allow the students to immerse, demonstrate, and to engage themselves in the texts, writing, and conversations while holding them accountable and to high expectations as they employ the skills they are growing in every day.